This is Momo from the Momo Zone, and you're on Momo's Hard Drive. Okay, now today we're going to look at something that's actually another kind of really interesting experience I went through. Let's talk about madness. I had a friend of mine who came over one day, and he came over with a friend. And I never knew this guy until that night. But we kind of got close really fast. You know, this guy, he had a lot in common with me, and we knew he knew music, and he was a very proficient English major and stuff. So, you know, his fantasy to write lyrics and whatnot. Anyways, we just hit it off. It was really cool. We developed a friendship, and I think 2 months into the friendship, he comes knocking on my door telling me that he is getting divorced from his 20-year relationship. You know, he's got 2 kids. And he is like flipping out. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I have to leave the house. You got to let me stay here. I have an extra studio where we shoot our pictures and whatnot, and you know, he wanted to stay down there, so I said, okay, you can stay in that studio, you know, for like a couple of weeks or what it takes. This couple of weeks actually stretched out to be like about 8-9 months, okay? You guys have probably heard about that before. You guys have maybe seen him in some other videos where I rip him out of his sleep with my guitar and stuff. Damn, this amp and this guitar fucking kicks ass, man. With the virtual haircut. Just so that you know, that was, you know, some people need shock treatment. This man was a man who needed shock treatment. So he was treated that way, and it actually saved his life because he ended up overdosing at one point. At 3 in the morning, I had to like rush this guy to hit the hospital with his eyeballs like turned behind his head and foam coming out his mouth. And my girlfriend jamming her hand down his throat, pulling out all these pills, you know, and this guy's like deciding he's going to kill himself in my studio because he's getting divorced and he doesn't want to live without this person. And I'm saying, wow, this can't be happening. This is one of the episodes called George Sausage Man because he was a sausage case salesman. He basically worked in the sausage case industry, which is, that's totally fascinated me because it's something that you don't really, you know, you don't really see that often, or, you know, I don't know how many of you guys know any people who work in the sausage case industry, but there's a lot to know that you guys don't know that I found out about. You got it or you don't, you're here or you're not, you work, you do your stuff, you understand sausage casing, or, you know what I mean? I convinced him to take us to work one day because I wanted to see what it was like, and put together a little video about what happens in this guy's, you know, daily life. And we were also going to enter it into some kind of little contest that was happening with the local radio station, so, you know, we thought it would be fun. This video is called George, my friend, the Sausage Man, and just, you know, you get to see me roughing him up and stuff in some interesting, creative ways. Look at this face. Apparently we seem to be having a bit of confusion back there in order to kind of bring him in touch with his deep inner creative self, because, you know, he was completely bottled in, you know. And I said, man, forget it. I'm pulling you out of that shell. I'm gonna crack that shell no matter what it takes, you know. So that's it. So check it out. George the Sausage Man on Momo's Hard Drive.
Listen, you dumb Oh man, look, why don't you get divorced and we can get married? I don't like this shit. Hey! Why damn stupid mother?
What's on the agenda today? We have meeting?
The meeting, that's all this.
A meeting? Okay, where's your brother? You're George's brother.
He's nuts. He's a good guy, hard worker, but crazy. He does lots of weird stuff.
Growing up with George.
He's a bully.
George. Look at this face. Apparently we seem to be having a bit of confusion back there. G-E-R-O-E-G-E. G-E-R-O-E-G-E. I can't spell. What's it like to be you?
George's a nice guy.
He's the Sausage Man. Packing all he can.
Yeah, sure. He's a nice guy. George makes life a lot more interesting in this office.
It can be awfully irritating at times, but you know.
Yeah, it's life. Yeah, it's life to be honest.
Well, we're moving around trying to make this movie. It's not going to be easy because, you know, we're trying to get the inspiration for this. We're looking for some strong content for this movie. The kind of content viewers like be glued to the screen. The kind of stuff that makes you, when you go to sleep at night, you're not going to believe what you saw because it's so intense and so real. Well, we're going for the real, intense, true moments, the cinematic feelings. I tell you, this movie thing, we really got to come up with the concept because it's starting to make me nuts with trying.
We have 300 ideas already.
We'll get it.
His wife is being fired.